Hey guys, today I'll talk about my top miraculous flop characters of 2024. In no particular order. I did a video like this last year, so let's see what changed. Honestly, not that much has changed. But there's some new additions in my list of characters I don't care about. First we have Luuka. Still find him boring. Love how season 5 was like, okay bye, I gotta go, be irrelevant to the plot. Like, why did y'all bother writing that bit in the Snooze Fest episode Wishmaker? I still don't get it. Was it just for shock value? I guess. They really need to step it up with this guy because I forget about him so often, it's embarrassing for them. Like, giving him 2 seconds of screen time throughout the whole season isn't helping me remember him either. Here's one thing that would make him interesting as fuck and would make me actually give a shit. The PTSD from repeatedly witnessing his teammates die in Akuma fights and having to save them from dying with second chance. Technically being so much older than his peers because he spent so long doing second chance to save their asses, and the trauma that comes from that every time he looks at them. That'd be dark as hell. Like, give me drama, give me something. There's actually a fanfic with this exact concept called Insanity is a Given by Link Heights on AO3. It's short but so good y'all need to read it. Link in description. If Luuka was actually like that in the show I'd care, but he's not. So next. Zoe. They tried to make her interesting by giving her a love interest. Didn't work. Because at the end it was all to motivate the main character to confess to her crush who is not Zoe. Like, be so fucking for real. All of that to get Marinette to tell Adrian she loves him. So it was never even about giving Zoe development. That does not even surprise me at this point. She had 2 seasons to develop but just never did. So she's still stale. How are you gay and stale as fuck at the same time? Please do something else with her other than give her love interests, I beg you. Like, sure you can give her a love interest but that won't make her interesting. Make her do something, I don't know. But oh, she stands up to Chloe. Okay, and if you send Chloe to New York, who is your entire personality going to be based around? Zoe Lee? Nobody. That's what I thought. Tomoe. Remember when we all thought she was going to do something crazy this season after teaming up with Gabby in multiplication? Like, oh, she knows what he's doing and she's helping him now. That's crazy. She tanked so bad it's embarrassing. The whole season she just sat there scratching her pussy waiting for screen time and relevance, and she never got it. So she's still sitting there scratching her pussy waiting to be relevant to the plot. Keep waiting, sweetie. I won't though. Fuck this bitch, she abusive and boring to watch in general. Like a nightmare of a character, really. They wasted her when she could have been interesting. She's literally supposed to replace Nathalie as Gabriel's side bitch and we didn't get none of that. Talking shit about how Kagami and Adrian are made for each other over and over. Okay, can you elaborate? Of course you won't. You know what, actually no one cares. I just know they'll never circle back to that, by the way. Made for each other? The hell did that come from? She just pulled that out of her ass, I think. Oh, you'll keep his legacy going, you say? Sure babes. Good luck. Your only option is Miss Wiggs, who you replaced in the Alliance ring, so she won't even bother with you. I mean, they tried to make her mysterious, I'll give them that. I don't really care though, it's been 4 seasons since her ass was introduced. Not a single question about her has been answered. Chloe. Was she in last year's video? I don't remember. Love how both the Bourgeois sisters are here like 2 for 2, that's crazy. Honestly, throw this entire family away. We will not miss her or her fugly teddy bear. I'll pretend you never existed. Season 4 was a scary era for Miraculous. Like, it was hell for Chloe's character when the stepsister was born. Anyways, all she's done in the past 3 seasons is be an annoying ass bitch with nothing to serve to the plot, so I have no reason to care about her. She's just there to be messy and that's it. Normally I would love a character like that, but that's not the case with her. Miraculous is really bad at making messy ass bitches, to be honest. Like, we either got Lila the IQ dropper or Chloe the dictator, there's no in between. It's hell for us. Have fun in New York, I guess. And never come back. Not that Thomas Astruc would let you anyway. Emily. Most boring character award. It's crazy how she's the reason this entire show exists technically, or I guess the reason the villain exists, and the whole time she's not doing shit and we only learn like 2 things about her in season 5. And that's it. They will never bring her up again. I actually had hopes she could be saved in season 6 since Gabby was supposed to bring her back with the wish in the original script, and I was excited as hell to see her with Emily and Nathalie and how that would be after the wish. Like, the second I saw the recreation leaks last year I assumed everything after the wish was going to be weird as fuck. People close to her knowing she died but not remembering how, or having a gut feeling she's supposed to be dead. Something like that. But no, they just let this bitch dead. So no Emily content for us. This is why I don't care about her and I'll just pretend she doesn't exist. Remember my Emily is alive after the wish phase? I miss that too. Oblivion really is bliss. I'm sure Adrian would know a lot about that. They actually confirmed she dead. I didn't just change my mind out of nowhere. No, I'm actually mad as hell at the writers for this. Gabby wins but doesn't even bring her back? What was the point of the damn wish then? Y'all are stupid as fuck. End the show already. Fuck you, Emily. Everyone stand the better sister instead. Who's alive and actually interesting? Actually imagine if Emily was brought back and Thomas is lying to us. Like, a little voice in the back of my head will still think this until we actually get season 6 and see the bitch is dead. Maybe Lila will give Adrian one of her moms because she got too many. OMG, how nice of her. Love the charity work. Hesperia. This man had the entire fandom wet as fuck when his design was revealed, and I just don't see the appeal. Like, he's ugly as fuck and he's boring to me. Get your corny ass out of here. Even fucked up Gabriel is better than this. I won't lie and say he's not interesting in the slightest, because there's definitely something there with his past with the Supreme, but at the moment I don't care. But I do care about Eminette and her mommy issues. That's something I want to see. Nathalie. Speaking of mommy issues. Just kidding. The only time I cared about this woman was when Passion came out. Yes, I was gagged. Even the tiniest bit of backstory for Miraculous stands is like giving crack to a baby. But I grew out of that. Like, what's left of Nathalie after season 5? What will they even do with her? All her people dead. LMAO. Her entire character has always been helping Gabriel and nothing else. I can't imagine her doing anything after season 5. It's the end of her. It's just her and Adrian now. And I know what you're going to say. Dan, don't you ship her with Amelie? Why is she in this video? Well, yes. But besides fucking Amelie, as a character I don't really care for her anymore. Remember that one fake season 6 Bible where they said she'll have a painting hobby? LMAO, exactly. Like, what is she even going to do after the wish? Are we going to meet her family? Does she even have one? It's crazy how little we know about her. Did I feel anything when she died in the finale? Well, no. Did I feel something when she tried to shoot Gabriel? Well, yes. But that and Centibug are the only interesting things she's ever done, to be honest. Yawning. Manon. Even after the wave of Lila is man and theorists all over the place, she's still irrelevant to me. Like, I was kinda gagged at first, I won't lie, but let's be honest, Lila being this little girl from the future is not happening. Like, can a brown girl exist without having Italian girl time travel allegations? I'm so tired. If Thomas sees that fuck-ass theory and actually makes it happen, I will be so mad at you bitches for bringing it up in the first place. This little girl is the real enemy, by the way. If it wasn't for her, Puppeteer 2 wouldn't exist. Oh, I wish Puppeteer 2 didn't exist. Suhan. He was definitely in last year's video, I don't even have to check. He is giving me nothing, so there's nothing to talk or care about. But apparently he knows about the wish, so I don't know what that means for his character post season 5. Foo. No need to explain why I don't care about him. His ass is not even in the show anymore. And even when he was just sitting there scratching his pee-pee while ruining Marinette's life forever. Adrian. It pained me to put him in this video, but I had no choice. Okay, let me explain before y'all get mad. The way they wrote him in season 5 just crossed the line for me. They don't care about his ass anymore, so I don't either. I'm so sorry guys, I really tried to care about this flop, but they just made it so hard. His whole personality is just Marinette's boyfriend now that they're dating, and I know it makes sense because he doesn't know himself since he was never allowed to get to know himself and his interests. But if they don't do something about this and let him get his own personality in season 6 after Gabriel's death, I will continue to not care about him. Knowing Miraculous and how much Thomas hates Adrian, I doubt they'll do anything with him other than being Marinette's boyfriend and an oblivious fragile little damsel in distress. Until then, yawning every time he's on screen. Speaking of Thomas Astrug, remember when there was this theory going around that he won't be writing season 6 and everyone and their moms were celebrating like it's true? Now look what y'all did. You jinxed it for real. We lost so bad. Adrian is nothing to me now. Just like his Brit-ass mom. I'm actually the most conflicted on this guy because sometimes I'm like, yeah, abuse victim who has no idea what his abuser did, and now everyone is celebrating his abuser so he can't reflect on the bad times which are the most prominent in his memory, and he just has to pretend his father was the best. But then I'm like, imagine if the wish wiped his memories from the last few episodes of season 5. Or even all the bad times with Gabby. But then I'm like, that's impossible because Gabriel only told Marinette to make sure Adrian never knows he was the villain. It wasn't what he wished for. Right? I guess. But then I'm like, yeah, the writers don't give a fuck about him. I'm thinking about this too much. That's all for today guys, like and comment. OMG, no Lila in this video? She was lucky. I was contemplating whether I should put her or not. Because I kinda don't give a fuck about her, so why even make her the next villain? But she'll just do what she was doing already, but with the butterfly Miraculous. So it's basically going to be every Lila episode ever, but a whole season of it. Actually, if you put it that way, I want nothing to do with it. But at the same time I want to see more of her wigs, that's why I didn't put her in this video. I need to see the identity fraud legal shit after faking all these identities to get in different schools. Because what the hell happened to Lila Rossi? Where did she go after getting exposed by Miss Pigtails? The characters will never know. That's also why I'm not entirely negative on her being the next villain.
Shit! I'm so sorry! What have I done? I'm so sorry!
I can't feel my kid!
Oh crap! I have the tiger sting like the bee, guys! I have bad nerves! I'm so sorry! Feel better, okay?